So if you've clicked on this video, chances are you've looked in the mirror lately and thought, where did the time go? Maybe you've noticed a few more lines, a little less spark in your step, or maybe, just maybe, you've realized your clothes don't make you feel like you anymore. Well, today that's about to change, guys, because I'm going to show you how to look like you're 40, even when you're 60, 70, or 80. And spoiler alert, it's not about chasing youth, it's about owning it. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Some people see wrinkles or silver hair and think it's a sign of fading youth. But I want you to see something different today. I want you to see proof of a life that's been lived, a life full of laughter, lessons, memories, and stories that younger people can only dream of having. And here's the beautiful truth. When you know how to dress right, when you learn how to wear your story with confidence, you can look 40 even at 60, 70, or 80. Because age doesn't decide beauty, energy does. And energy is something you can wear like a second skin. Now let's start with this. Fashion is not about hiding your age, it's about highlighting your spirit. The biggest mistake many people make as they grow older is thinking they need to dress appropriately for their age. But what does that even mean? Who wrote that rule? Whoever did, they were wrong. Dressing to look younger isn't about pretending to be something you're not. It's about reminding the world that style, confidence, and vitality never go out of season. I've seen women in their 70s wearing simple jeans and a crisp white shirt, looking more radiant than women half their age. And I've seen men in their 80s wearing tailored jackets and cool sneakers who look like they just stepped out of a lifestyle magazine. It's not magic, it's attitude dressed well. Before we even talk about clothes, we need to talk about mindset, because fashion starts in your head, not your closet. You can buy every expensive piece of clothing in the world, but if you don't believe you still have that spark, but it won't matter. You see, the most stylish people aren't the richest or the youngest. They're the ones who know who they are. They walk into a room like they belong there. And that's exactly what I want for you. Every outfit you wear should whisper, I've lived, I've learned, and I still shine. When I talk to seniors who always look decades younger, they all share one secret. They dress to express, not to impress. They don't dress to hide wrinkles or grey hair. Instead, they use fashion as a mirror that reflects the joy still burning inside them. One woman once told me, "My clothes are my mood board. If I feel alive, I wear red. If I feel peaceful, I wear soft blue." That stuck with me because it's so true. Clothes can change how you feel, and when you feel better, you look younger, you stand taller, you smile more. People see that glow and think, wow, she looks amazing for her age. But the truth is, it's not about her age, it's about her energy. Let's talk about colors for a moment. Have you ever noticed how certain colors make your face look tired, while others make your eyes light up? That's because as we age, our skin tone and undertone shift. What looked perfect on you in your 30s might wash you out in your 70s. Warm shades like coral, soft teal, lavender, and blush pink tend to brighten mature skin beautifully. For men, earthy tones like olive, navy, and charcoal work wonders. They give sophistication without dullness. If you've been wearing mostly dark colors because you think they slim you down, let me tell you something. Dark colors can sometimes make you look older. Don't be afraid of color. A pop of brightness, a scarf, a shirt, even a pair of fun shoes can take 10 years off your look instantly. And speaking of scarves, accessories are where magic happens. Think of them as your secret weapons, a well-chosen necklace, a sleek pair of glasses, a statement watch. These are not just additions, they're reflections of your personality. The key is balance. Don't overload yourself with too many bold pieces. One statement item is enough to say, I care about how I present myself. For women, a silk scarf or elegant earrings can lift your face and draw attention to your smile. For men, a crisp pocket square or stylish hat can make you look timelessly dashing. The little things matter because they tell the world you haven't stopped showing up for yourself. Now let's get real. The body changes with age. Gravity does its job, our metabolism slows, and sometimes the clothes we used to love stop loving us back. But that doesn't mean you give up on style. It means you adapt. The right fit can do miracles. Forget about the size tag. Numbers don't matter, proportion does. Choose clothes that skim your body, not squeeze it. Clothes that flow, not hang. If you wear something too loose, it can make you look shapeless. Too tight, and it looks uncomfortable. The sweet spot is where you feel effortless, not restricted. Because comfort and confidence are twins, you can't have one without the other. Posture is also fashion. I mean it. You can wear the most stylish outfit in the world, but if you're slouching, it loses all its power. Straighten your back, lift your chin, and walk like your story matters. Because it does. When you carry yourself with poise, every outfit looks better instantly. Think about old Hollywood stars like Audrey Hepburn or Cary Grant. Their secret wasn't just the clothes, it was how they wore them. You could sense their quiet confidence from miles away. That's the energy that makes people forget about age. Another golden rule: avoid chasing trends that don't suit you. It's easy to feel out of place when fashion keeps changing every few months, but here's a truth I've learned from years of observing timeless style. Class never expires. A well-fitted blazer, a beautiful dress with clean lines, or a simple button-down shirt can outshine any fast fashion trend. Invest in quality pieces that make you feel alive every time you wear them. Choose fabrics that move with you: soft cottons, breathable linens, cashmere blends. The older we get, the more we appreciate comfort that looks elegant. One of the biggest mistakes people make is dressing down as they get older. It's almost as if society whispers, "You've earned the right to stop trying." But that's the biggest lie of all. Looking good is not vanity, it's vitality. Dressing up for yourself is a form of self-respect. You don't do it to impress others. You do it because it makes you feel alive. And when you feel alive, the years fade away. A man who takes time to polish his shoes, iron his shirt, and choose the right jacket, he's not being vain. He's saying, "I still care." A woman who puts on lipstick before going out, she's not being superficial. She's saying, "I still love me." And that's powerful. Let me tell you a story. I once met an 82-year-old woman named Marjorie at a cafe in Florida. She was wearing white trousers, a bright turquoise blouse, and a long pearl necklace. Her hair was silver, perfectly styled, and her smile unforgettable. I told her she looked stunning, and she laughed and said, "Honey, I dress like this because when I look good, I remember I'm still here." That stayed with me. Dressing up for yourself is a daily celebration of life. Marjorie looked 40 not because she was trying to, but because she was living like she was. It's also important to talk about letting go of old-fashioned rules that no longer serve you. Maybe someone once told you not to wear sleeveless tops, or to hide your legs, or to avoid bright lipstick past a certain age. Please throw those rules out the window. You've earned the right to wear whatever makes you feel confident. If you love sleeveless dresses, wear them. If you love bold prints, wear them proudly. The only real rule of fashion is this: if it makes you feel beautiful, it's the right choice. Now here's a small but powerful trick. Update your basics. A modern pair of jeans with stretch, a fitted white blouse, a tailored jacket. These pieces instantly refresh your wardrobe and make you look youthful without trying too hard. Pair classic cuts with contemporary accessories. For example, a simple black dress with a colorful handbag or modern sneakers can make you look effortlessly younger. Mixing timeless with trendy creates the illusion of youth without looking like you're chasing it. We also need to talk about grooming, because fashion and grooming are best friends. Neat nails, clean shoes, styled hair, these details add polish. You don't have to dye your hair unless you want to. Silver hair can be strikingly beautiful when styled with care. What matters most is maintenance. Looking well-groomed tells the world you still invest in yourself. That's youth. Not in years, but in attitude. And let's not forget, laughter is part of your outfit. No designer can match the power of a genuine smile. You could be wearing the simplest clothes, but if your face lights up with joy, people will always think you look younger. Energy is contagious. A person who laughs freely, walks confidently, and dresses joyfully will always appear decades younger than their age. So, the next time you open your closet, don't ask, "What should I wear for my age?" Ask, "What makes me feel alive today?" That simple shift will change everything, because the secret to looking 40 in your 60s, 70s, and 80s isn't hiding your age. It's celebrating it with style. You've already lived through decades of trends, eras, and changes. Now it's your turn to dress for you. Not for approval, not for rules, but for the sheer joy of being seen. Now that we've talked about the mindset behind dressing young, let's get into the fun part, the how. Because looking 40 in your 60s, 70s, or 80s isn't about expensive clothes or keeping up with trends. It's about knowing what works for you, what shapes, colors, and fabrics bring out your best features and reflect your inner vitality. And once you know those secrets, getting dressed becomes more than a routine. It becomes a celebration of who you still are inside. Let's start with one golden rule that never fails. Fit is everything. I can't say this enough. No matter how expensive a piece of clothing is, if it doesn't fit right, it won't look right. You know that feeling when you put something on and suddenly your shoulders feel straighter, your waist looks slimmer, and you just feel put together. That's the power of perfect fit. Clothes should hug your shape gently, not squeeze you, not hang off you. A good tailor is worth their weight in gold. Even small adjustments, shortening sleeves, tapering pants, or nipping in the waist, can make you look instantly sharper, younger, and more confident. You see, youth is not tight, it's tailored. Tight clothes can actually make you look older because they highlight the things you're trying to hide. Loose, baggy clothes do the same. They swallow your body and make you look tired. But a tailored fit, it frames you beautifully. It tells the world, I know my body and I dress it with respect. For women, a slightly fitted blazer or a dress that defines the waist can work wonders. For men, a structured jacket or a well-fitted pair of jeans with a crisp shirt gives a modern edge that screams vitality. Now let's talk about fabrics. The materials you wear matter more than you think. The wrong fabric can add years, while the right one can soften your look. Shiny or stiff fabrics can look harsh on mature skin, while soft, breathable materials like cotton, silk, linen, and jersey make you look more relaxed and natural. And please, don't underestimate the magic of stretch. A bit of stretch in your pants or tops can make movement easy and keep you looking sleek without discomfort. Avoid anything that feels scratchy, heavy, or stiff. Your clothes should move with you. When you walk, sit, or turn, your outfit should flow like a dance partner who knows your rhythm. Lightweight knits, smooth cotton blends, and structured stretch fabrics are your friends. They're forgiving, flattering, and modern. Think of them as your style allies. They make you look put together, but never restricted. Color is your secret weapon. The right color next to your skin can erase a decade. It can bring warmth to your face, brightness to your eyes, and a glow that makes you look like you just came back from a restful vacation. But here's the trick. The colors that worked in your 20s or 30s might not flatter you now. Skin tone changes subtly with age. It may become cooler or warmer, paler or softer. So experiment. Hold a few different shades near your face in natural light and watch what happens. If a color makes your eyes shine and your complexion look lively, that's your color. Women often glow in jewel tones like emerald green, sapphire blue, or deep rose. Soft pastels like lavender, blush, and aqua bring lightness and youth to the face. For men, navy blue, charcoal gray, olive green, and burgundy create sophistication without dullness. Avoid very harsh contrasts like pure black or stark white. They can drain the natural warmth from your skin and emphasize lines. Instead, choose off-white, cream, taupe, or soft navy as your new neutrals. They're more flattering, especially on mature skin. The right color makes you look rested, radiant, and confident, without a drop of makeup or grooming product. Let's talk about prints and patterns. A lot of people shy away from prints as they age, but prints, when chosen wisely, can bring energy and personality. Large, loud prints can sometimes overwhelm, but smaller, more delicate patterns, like soft florals, subtle stripes, or geometric accents, bring life and movement. A printed scarf, a patterned blouse, or a textured shirt can be that little spark that turns a simple outfit into something memorable. And please, do not hide behind dull, monotone colors thinking it's age-appropriate. That's one of the biggest traps. Style is supposed to express joy. A pop of color in your wardrobe tells the world that your story isn't over. It's still being written. Now let's move to silhouettes. The goal here isn't to hide your body, it's to balance it. As we get older, our bodies change. Our shoulders may slope, our waistlines may soften, and our height may shrink a bit. So the trick is to dress for proportion. For women, think about creating gentle structure. A V-neck top that elongates the neck, a wrap dress that highlights the waist, or high-waisted trousers that make your legs look longer. Flowy fabrics that drape beautifully without clinging can disguise areas you don't love while keeping your movement graceful. For men, choosing shirts that fit well around the shoulders and taper slightly at the waist instantly restores shape and energy. A pair of well-fitted jeans or chinos with a modern cut will make you look effortlessly young, especially when paired with casual loafers or sneakers. Speaking of jeans, let's have a moment of honesty. Many people over 60 give up on denim because they think it's a young person's fabric. But that couldn't be further from the truth. A pair of dark wash mid-rise jeans with a little stretch can be your best friend. They're modern, flattering, and versatile. Pair them with a nice blouse or a blazer, and you'll look fresh, comfortable, and current. For men, jeans paired with a tucked-in polo or button-up shirt gives a timeless, masculine energy. Avoid jeans that are too baggy or overly distressed. Those tend to look dated. Go for clean, simple cuts. Remember, we're aiming for refined ease. Footwear. Oh yes, let's talk about shoes. Shoes can either age you or take 10 years off instantly. The wrong pair can ruin an otherwise great outfit. For women, avoid heavy, orthopedic-looking shoes unless medically necessary. Thankfully today, there are many stylish comfort brands that combine support with elegance. A sleek loafer, ballet flat, or low wedge can give your outfit a polished touch without sacrificing comfort. For men, opt for clean sneakers, loafers, or leather slip-ons in classic colors. Shoes should never look tired. Scuffed shoes send the message that you've stopped caring. Polished shoes, on the other hand, say you still have pride in your appearance. And gentlemen, don't be afraid of a little flair. A pair of bright socks or a colorful watch strap adds character. For ladies, play with details, metallic accents, a touch of sparkle, or a fun handbag can lift your entire outfit. The goal isn't to look trendy, it's to look alive. Accessories are your punctuation marks. They bring personality to your sentence. Another little-known trick to looking younger: structure and layering. Clothes with a bit of structure, like blazers, cardigans, or light jackets, instantly pull your outfit together. They create clean lines that slim and elongate your shape. A tailored blazer in navy or cream works wonders for both men and women. It's that one item that can make you look like you have your life completely in order, even if you're just heading out for groceries. Layering also adds visual interest. Try pairing a crisp shirt with a soft sweater or a denim jacket over a floral dress. Layers add depth and movement, both symbols of youth and energy. Now let's touch on something important: modern details. Looking younger isn't about copying what the younger crowd wears. It's about adding a touch of the modern world to your timeless style. Swap outdated pieces for updated versions. For example, trade shoulder pads for sleek lines, old-fashioned prints for subtle textures, and bulky sweaters for lightweight knits. Update your glasses frames. Modern, slightly bold eyewear can make your whole face look lifted and fresh. Even switching from an old handbag or belt to something in a clean, current design can make a huge difference. And please, embrace comfort, but stylish comfort. One of the joys of growing older is knowing what feels good. You don't have to wear heels that hurt or suits that suffocate. The best outfits are the ones that make you forget you're wearing them. When you move easily, you radiate ease, and that's youth. Choose breathable fabrics, stretchy waistbands, and lightweight layers that flatter your natural movement. There's nothing youthful about discomfort. Let's talk about confidence colors for a moment, because how you feel when you wear something matters more than any fashion rule. If there's a color or outfit that always earns you compliments, wear it more often. That's your signature. People who look effortlessly stylish usually have a personal uniform that reflects their energy. It could be a color palette, a fabric type, or a favorite accessory. Find what makes you light up and build your style around it. Here's another secret. Avoid looking too matchy-matchy. Perfectly coordinated outfits can sometimes look dated. Instead, Mix textures and tones. Pair a soft pastel top with earthy pants, or a neutral blazer with a colorful scarf. For men, mix denim with a dressier jacket or casual shoes with tailored pants. That combination of polished yet relaxed creates a natural, modern edge. Now, let's touch on grooming again, because your clothes can only shine when the rest of you does too. A neat haircut, clean nails, and fresh skin are part of the total look. Hydrated skin, a dab of cologne or perfume, and a smile are as much a fashion statement as your outfit. If you wear makeup, keep it soft and glowy. Heavy makeup can settle into lines while light, natural tones enhance your features. For men, well-groomed facial hair or a clean shave gives structure and neatness that instantly lifts your appearance. And please remember, style is not about size or shape. Every body is a beautiful body. The goal is not to shrink yourself into trends, it's to dress in a way that celebrates your life story. If your arms have softened, let them. That's the beauty of living. If your waistline has changed, so what? You've earned every curve, every line. Just choose clothes that flatter your figure today. Life is too short to keep waiting to be 10 pounds lighter before you love your reflection. Before we move to the next part, I want you to think about one thing. Dressing well is a daily act of self-love. When you stand in front of the mirror each morning, don't ask, "Will this make me look young?" Ask, "Will this make me feel young?" Because that's the real key. Feeling young will always look younger than any wrinkle cream or fashion trend. It's that invisible spark that clothes can bring out when you wear them with joy. Let's start with something real. You can have the perfect outfit, the perfect haircut, and the perfect shoes, but if you don't feel alive inside, nothing will sparkle. True style begins with how you carry yourself, with your walk, your posture, your voice, your attitude toward life. In this final part, I want to take you beyond the closet. Because looking 40 isn't just about clothes, it's about energy, health, and the way you show up for yourself every single day. You've probably noticed that some people seem to have a glow that no cream or outfit can give. They could be in jeans and a t-shirt, yet they radiate something magnetic. That glow comes from a mix of inner peace, joy, and self-respect. Dressing beautifully becomes natural when you respect your body, nurture your spirit, and wake up every day with gratitude for being here. So, before you pick your clothes, pick your mindset. I'm still becoming. You're not done growing, exploring, or reinventing yourself. And that's the most youthful thing a person can believe. Let's talk about posture, one of the most underestimated beauty secrets of all time. The way you carry yourself can literally change how old people think you are. Imagine two people the same age. One walks tall, shoulders back, head high, with a natural smile. The other hunches, looks down, and drags their steps. Who looks younger? Always the one standing tall. Straight posture tells the world you're confident, strong, and proud of the life you've lived. It also helps your clothes hang better, your figure look slimmer, and your energy feel vibrant. Even small adjustment, like rolling your shoulders back when you sit or tightening your core slightly when you walk, can transform your entire presence. Now let's talk about grooming, because age might bring wisdom, but it can also bring neglect if we're not careful. When we're younger, we experiment with styles, take care of our hair, our nails, our skin. But as we get older, many people stop trying, not because they don't care, but because they start believing it doesn't matter anymore. But it does matter. Grooming is not vanity, it's dignity. It's how you tell the world, I'm still here, and I still take pride in myself. For women, keeping hair well cut and styled makes all the difference. Whether you embrace your silver strands or color them, the key is health and shape. A good haircut lifts the face, frames the eyes, and adds movement, all signs of vitality. Soft layers, side-swept bangs, or chin-length bobs can bring instant youthfulness. For men, a neat haircut or a clean shave, even just regular trimming, creates that same polished energy. Facial hair is fine, just keep it intentional. A well-groomed beard or moustache can add character, a scruffy one adds years. Skincare is another area where less can do more. Mature skin deserves hydration, not heavy layers of makeup or products. Gentle cleansing, moisturizing, and sunscreen are the golden trio. Glowing skin doesn't come from hiding it, it comes from caring for it. For women, skip heavy foundation. A bit of tinted moisturizer, blush, and a natural lip color will bring your face back to life. For men, a little aftershave balm and moisturizer can keep your skin fresh. The goal is not to look done up, it's to look awake, well, and alive. Now, fashion and grooming aside, let's talk about energy. The most youthful people I've ever met weren't necessarily wrinkle-free or slim, they were alive. They laughed easily, they stayed curious, they moved their bodies, they stayed connected to others. Youth isn't about how long you've been on this earth, it's about how much light you still carry inside, and your clothes can be the armor that helps you show that light to the world. When you dress with intention, you send a message. I still care about me. That message changes how people treat you, and how you treat yourself. Physical movement is part of looking youthful. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Even a short daily walk, some light stretching or a dance in your living room can bring color to your cheeks and vitality to your movements. When you move, your posture improves, your muscles stay strong, and your confidence shines through. Think about it. The most stylish people always have a certain rhythm when they walk. It's grace mixed with ease. You can have that too, at any age. Another subtle but powerful secret is smell. Yes, fragrance plays a huge role in how people perceive you. A light, modern scent makes you feel fresh and youthful. For women, floral or citrus tones bring brightness. For men, clean, woodsy or ocean-inspired scents feel energetic. Avoid heavy, powdery fragrances. They can feel dated. Instead, choose something subtle that moves with you. When people associate you with freshness and lightness, they subconsciously think of you as younger. It's psychology, but it works. Now, let's address accessories again, but in the context of attitude. The best accessory you can wear is warmth. A smile, eye contact, genuine interest in others. These are traits that never age. When you walk into a room, greet people with that sparkle in your eyes that says, "Life hasn't beaten me. I'm still enjoying the ride." Because style isn't just what's on your body, it's what shines through your spirit. There's also the matter of letting go. As you age, you'll notice that some clothes, colors, or trends you once loved no longer feel right. Don't cling to the past. Reinvention is one of the greatest privileges of growing older. You can create your own version of youth, one that fits your life now. Instead of saying, "I can't wear that anymore," say, "What version of this works for me today?" Fashion isn't about erasing the years. It's about celebrating how far you've come while staying curious about who you can still become. Let's also talk about something rarely discussed: decluttering your closet. Holding on to clothes that no longer fit your body or your life only holds you back. When you open your closet, it should inspire you, not overwhelm you. Go through your wardrobe and ask, does this make me feel powerful? Does it bring me joy? If not, let it go. Replace it with something that makes you feel alive. You'll be amazed at how cleansing that feels. A refreshed wardrobe equals a refreshed mindset. And while you're at it, invest in a few signature pieces that feel like you. Maybe it's a leather jacket that gives you confidence, a silk scarf that feels luxurious, or a pair of sunglasses that add mystery. When you wear your signature item, you feel grounded and expressive. It becomes part of your identity, your personal brand of timeless style. Now, I want to share a story that's always stayed with me. There was a man named Robert, 78 years old, retired teacher, living in Oregon. He told me he dresses up every morning, even if he's just going to the grocery store. He puts on his jeans, a clean shirt, a nice jacket, and polished shoes. I asked him why. He smiled and said, "Because I never know who I might meet, and I want to greet the day looking like I still have plans." That line hit me. I want to look like I still have plans. That's the heart of it, isn't it? Dressing well is a statement of hope. It says you still expect good things to come. It tells the world and yourself that life isn't over. You're still in motion. Let's talk about body language. The way you hold yourself when you speak, the way you use your hands, your tone, it all adds up. When you speak with enthusiasm, when your eyes light up, when you tell a story with excitement, You bring people in. That energy is youth, and when your clothes reflect that, when your outfit feels like an extension of your personality, people stop seeing your age. They just see your glow. Another beautiful thing about style at this stage of life is freedom. You're not dressing for a job interview or to impress classmates or bosses anymore. You're dressing purely for you. That's power. You can experiment, play, and express. You can wear sneakers with dresses, hats with jeans, or linen with pearls. You've earned the right to break rules, and when you do it with confidence, it doesn't look rebellious. It looks effortlessly cool. There's also something magical about mixing the old with the new. A vintage brooch on a modern blazer, a classic watch with new sneakers. Those combinations tell your story. They say, I've lived through eras, and I carry all of them with me. That kind of depth can't be bought or faked. It's your secret advantage over youth, and your history gives your style meaning. And if you ever doubt yourself, remember this. Dressing well is not about hiding your age. It's about showing your light. A person who feels beautiful radiates beauty. A person who feels confident radiates youth. The mirror might show wrinkles, but your energy tells the truth, and energy doesn't age. Now let's end with a mindset shift that might just change your mornings. When you get dressed tomorrow, I want you to treat it like a ritual. Play some music, light a candle, look at yourself in the mirror and smile. Pick an outfit that makes you feel powerful. When you button that shirt or zip that dress, don't think, I hope this hides my age. Think, this is who I am today, vibrant, alive, and still becoming. Because that's what it's really about. Not looking like your younger self, but looking like the best version of yourself right now. Remember, style doesn't come from the clothes themselves. It comes from the person wearing them. You have something 20-year-olds can't buy: authenticity. When you combine that with self-respect, confidence, and joy, the result is magnetic. People won't just see you as youthful. They'll see you as timeless. So, the next time someone tells you, you look amazing for your age, smile and tell them, no, I look amazing, period. Because this stage of life isn't about hiding the years, it's about owning them with grace, elegance, and fire. Your clothes are your celebration of the life you've lived, and the life you're still living. Don't dress to look 40, dress to look like the kind of 40-year-old who still dreams, dances, laughs, and believes in the magic of new beginnings. Because that spirit, that unbreakable sparkle inside you, is the most fashionable thing you'll ever wear. And that, my friend, is the real secret. You don't stop dressing young when you turn 60, 70, or 80. You stop looking young when you stop believing you can. But as long as you keep believing, as long as you keep showing up, smiling, and celebrating yourself through style, you'll never grow old. You'll only grow more you. So go ahead. Open your closet, find your confidence, and wear your joy like it's the latest trend, because you're not dressing for age. You're dressing for life, and life looks absolutely incredible on you.